What's good, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I can't complain. Listen, y'all, I know I'm in here early. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I usually get up real early and I usually make it to the gym. And so when I get back home or whatever, I be home, and it's really time for the Olympic trials and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot going on, but we here and we got some things that we got to talk about today. Okay, so we got to talk about it's more of the TGIF stuff. We still got to talk about that Claudia Jordan. I don't trust her and I halfway don't like her. We got to talk about Claudia Jordan. We got to talk about Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva went live yesterday and he spoke about what was going on with over there with TGIF. And then we got to talk about Reminisce. We got to talk about Remy. If y'all don't know, Remy's son was charged with unaliving somebody. And we got some more things. We got some new tea about what's going on over there with Kenya Moore and Brittany, because I told y'all Kenya seemed to be threatened from the audio that we heard. Okay, but before we get started, let's see who in here, and then we're gonna talk. Okay, let's see who in here. Let me get to the top. Let's go to the top. Kimber Mack, what's good? Wizard, what's good? Oh, Claudia. Bye, Claudia. Get rid of her. Tanya, what's good? Brooklyn Bell, what's good? Eno Ziegler, what's good? I was wondering, but thanks goodness for Mims. He said, and you work to our phone. She have a great day. Oh, thank you. What's good, Eno Ziegler? What's good? Nally Bell, Burley Girl, what's good? Bercy, what's good? What's good, Bercy? Houston Foodie 713. The Informed, what's good? David, what's good? Tanezi J. Treslove, what's good? Linda Marshall. D. Allen, what's good? Thank you for making me laugh. Oh, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Mr. Cal, what's good? Rob J. in the City, what's good? Yaya. Eminem, what's good? 3 Hour Live. Ooh. You know, this is the thing, Eminem. Whenever I do a live that's over 2 hours, if I do a live that's over an hour and 30 minutes, I don't ever plan for it to be over an hour and 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Angie Law, what's good? Magaline Lamar, A. Frey, what's good? Love you from Switzerland, good boy. What's good, A. Frey? Welcome. Hey, baby, what's good? Grammy from the Block Valentine, what's good? Geronda Kirk, Miss Reed, what's good? Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. Are y'all off of work? If y'all not off of work, let me know where y'all work so we can do a complaint. Because this is supposed to be a national holiday. But I will say this, it wasn't no traffic on the freeway this morning. Alfreda Miller Walker, what's good? Amazing Aries, Melanin Beauty, what's good? Thank you. DGF627, what's good? Mizmo1, what's good? Caribbean Gal, I'm replying to this last email. I'm finna log out. Teams on do not disturb. Like, hey, good boy, what's good? You working today? They got you working today? Dina, what's good? Miss Bella, what's good? Candy loves to talk, what's good? Caribbean Gal, what's good? Shelves, Bougie 1908, what's good? Monique King, what's good? AAE, what's good? Has anyone found Richie B to tell about you? She know Richie been working. What's good, Spilly Boy TV? What's good, mother? Y'all, this is my favorite YouTuber, Spilly Boy TV. What's good, mother? Necka Hood, what's good? Kingsley, Latasha Stewart, what's good? Autumn's mom, EHC Bunny, Breach M, what's good? J Love, what's good? It's Jerry Claudia Jordan, she not like us. She's really not. She's really not. He's from that dating show. Yeah. Raphael, what's good? Queen Riley, what's good? Danielle Nicole, what's good? Kimmy Faye, Sandra Howard. Jess here, what's good? I'm on my way to work right now. Get them, good boy. What's good? Bubba Listen, Janae, what's good, everybody? Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it, y'all. Now, listen. This TGIF stuff, honestly and truthfully, y'all, if I'm being honest with y'all, I really didn't watch TGIF like that. You get what I'm saying? I will usually see the clips. I honestly can't tell y'all that I sat down and I love Funky Dineva. I love Funky Dineva, but he couldn't even get me to watch it. If it was by himself, I would watch it. But with him over there with Claudia, it was just something about Claudia I didn't like. And I just felt that it was off. I just felt that it was something off with Claudia being up there. I always knew it was something off with her. You know what I'm saying? So we know already now with everything going on, we can't trust nothing from the people at TGIF. We can't trust nothing they say because they all lying. Everybody lying. You got Al on FMLA. Okay. Al said he on FMLA. Okay. He probably getting ready for a lawsuit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You got Armand saying Armand probably can't even file insurance yet because Armand just got there. Armand just got there. It hadn't been 90 days yet. And Armand already getting a vacation. So he say they going on hiatus and they're supposed to come back in July. Okay. And then we got Claudia. Now Claudia are going around. See, that's what I'm saying. They say when you tell a lie, you got to tell a million. When you tell one lie, you got to tell a million because Claudia around saying that everything is salvaged like it was a bad car. She's trying to salvage everything. Remember the stuff that she put up, the messages and stuff she put up during the live. Okay, hoping we reground to get back on air and bring back the fun. I thought that y'all was just going on vacation. What is there to salvage? I will try to salvage it at first as much as I can. And if folks still want to continue to be stubborn, where is that? Still want to stubborn, I will eventually throw in the towel and tell it. And it ain't what y'all think. We got a snake. You the snake. You the snake. And I just so happened to stumble across a video of Claudia. I just so happened to stumble across on the video of Claudia. And it upset me and my homegirls. Because she got a pass. But I don't think this is her past. I think this is how she is today. And y'all really let her, because this is the thing. I feel like ever since Potomac, the colorism conversation had came up all of a sudden. Ever since Potomac, all of a sudden now with reality TV, we started to talk about colorism. Was it over there? Wait a minute. Potomac was before OG got over there, right? Yeah. With Potomac, we always, all of a sudden now everything is colorism. Okay? And now we got Claudia. Claudia is a colorist. Okay? I stumbled on this video of Claudia and I said, oh my God. Let's go ahead and listen to what Miss Claudia got to say. Listen to what she got to say. Let me see. Are we turned up? Okay.
This is Claudia Jordan doing a special report for Get Entertainment. I don't usually do this, but it's for my friend Tina Davina. It's her birthday party. It's the all black everything birthday party. I didn't really think it's a good idea with all these black people walking around because black on black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only see the beige people like Cecily, Jason, Janlan, kind of Tina, myself. Everybody else, I only see Teeth and eyes. So whatever, it's all good. It's her idea. It's her birthday. We are here for Tina Davina. It's her birthday. She's the all black everything birthday party. I didn't really think it's a good idea with all these black people walking around because black on black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only see the beige people like Cecily, Jason, Janlan, kind of Tina, myself. Everybody else, I only see Teeth and eyes. So the all black everything birthday party. I didn't really think it's a good idea with all these black people walking around because black on black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only see the beige people like Cecily, Jason, Janlan, kind of Tina, myself. Everybody else, I only see teeth and eyes. So I only see.
Claudia, what?
See, that's a dirty ass bitch right there.
Claudia, really? Claudia, really? You can only see teeth and eyes? And this is the thing. And see, this is what I be talking about. And y'all want to claim everything black. Oh, it's the one drop rule. She black, she black, she black. I could only see the beige people in the room. See, she didn't see when she said all these black people, she didn't identify herself as that. She didn't identify herself as that. But see, when she get to talking, she get to saying, I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman.
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that?
Now all of a sudden you're a black woman. Now all of a sudden you're a black woman when you get caught up. I don't like it. I don't like it. And that's what y'all, It's not cute. She been like this. She been like this. She been nasty. She been dirty. She been pulling stuff behind the scenes for a long time. I'm telling you, she's nasty. She's playing the race card now. Yeah, but she been playing the race card. She been playing the race card. The way she said it, child, is she black though. This girl ain't black. This girl ain't black. She biracial. She biracial. And that's what I'm saying though. When Nene had said mixed breed, it was one thing. If Nene would have said, you get what I'm saying? I don't like it. I don't like it. Y'all remember that when Nene making fun of her hair classic? What's wrong with a bob? You know what I'm saying? She been nasty. She been nasty. Claudia says she supports the black community. She can keep that type of support to herself. That girl don't support no black community. That girl don't support no black community. She try to support the black community because she know with her being biracial, she know with her being a Dalmatian, people are up push her up. She'll be put up above regular black people. That's what she know. That's what she know. Okay. What else did I see? We got Funky. Funky is finally speaking on the Foxhole stuff. You know, he claimed that his head was hurting the other day and he couldn't really go on and say what he needed to say. And so now Funky is speaking. Where's my picture of Funky? You know, because when y'all be talking about Funky, y'all be giving Funky hell in the pictures or whatever. But let's listen to what Funky had to say. Okay?
A lot that we need to cover today anyway. All right.
Can y'all hear?
On to what it is everybody want to talk about. Everybody want to talk about what's going over there. I just slowed the chat down. Baby, the people want to talk about what's going on down there to the TGIF, baby.
Yeah, baby, we want to know. Can y'all hear this?
Y'all must be a special type of fool if y'all think I'm getting involved in that. All right. I'm finna flat out tell y'all, all of y'all that came here tonight to get the exclusive tea and get the rundown, you might as well log out right now because you're going to be highly disappointed. I don't have nothing to do with any of that. My contract and my tenure at them people's job ended on December 22nd, and I have not turned back since, okay? As it relates to it, do I have opinions? Do I have thoughts? Have I talked to people? Absolutely, but I have no interest in getting on the internet and becoming a part of that.
You got to, though. You got to.
There's already, without the truth even being out there, there are already 900 YouTube videos that have been played with my picture on it and people going in and out, making up all type. Baby, that stuff don't have nothing to do with me.
It got everything to do with you, mama. It got something to do with you because you received the phone call. You received the phone call. And Al was pissed. Al said, I don't give a fuck. That fuck was hard. That fuck was hard. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Y'all know I love the door.
That stuff don't have I don't work there no more. I don't work there no more. I'm friends with Al. I don't have an issue with Claudia, but we are not in relationship. And Armand, I am.
Why y'all not in relationship, Funky? We want to know why y'all not in relationship. That's your old co-worker. You won't give her a reference? I want to know. Why don't y'all have a relationship? Did you forgive her for bringing Flame up there as soon as you left? Did you forgive her for that? How could you? I'm trying to understand how you could work with a bitch for 2 or 3 years and now all of a sudden y'all don't got no relationship. What happened? We need to know. We need to know. I want to know. We really want to know.
Friendly with. I am friendly with Armand. I am friends with Al, and I have no relationship with Claudia, but I don't have a problem with her. Outside of that, y'all, I ain't got nothing left. I have nothing to offer publicly when it comes to that, y'all. That whole situation over there, that's their stuff.
See, this is what I don't like. I don't like when people be messy about everything else, but then when they get to talking, when it comes so close to them, they want to keep it and hide it. I want to know what's going on. We want to know what's going on, and just let us know what's going on. If they're really going on hiatus. You got so much to say about everything else. You got a front row seat to this, but you don't want to tell us, Funky. I get it. I don't.
Between the people that work over there in Foxhole. What I will say is this. I obviously y'all saw the little snippet that I posted on my IG where I needed to correct some things that Tasha K was out there saying. The only thing, and listen, all you content creators out there and you up and coming content creators, I recognize that we are the information, or we are the tea, or we are the story this week, or mostly them. I'm on the periphery. And that's fine and well. It comes with the territory. All I ask, just as a professional courtesy or just as a human being courtesy, is don't put 10 on, don't put 20 on 10. Don't be out there lying. Just outright lying. Like on Tasha K's video, I had to correct some of the things she was saying. Claudia makes about 300 and I'm telling them all their business. And Funky Dineva make 250 and Al made about 150. It goes based off a popular girl. You just set your ass right there and pull all that damn information straight out your ass. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't believe that, Funky. We could move on from that. We didn't believe that though. We didn't believe that. We can move on from that though.
There is enough tea if you just use the details and the facts that are available to y'all and the context clues. There is enough tea present that y'all don't have to be making up lies. Oh, he says he walked away, but he was really fired. I mean, where's y'all getting this information from?
Well, we don't, but Mama Funky, we got to be honest though, because you have lied too. You know what I'm saying? Funky, you have lied too, baby. You have. And I hate to say it, but you did. You lied to us. Because when you went over there and you said that when you drug Chloe, baby, you drug Chloe. Everybody felt the same way, but you attacked her looks. You said that she was you really went in on her, and you had apologized. And I remember it, I believe it was on Instagram. I was coming creeping, and I saw somebody, you had apologized, and somebody asked you, did Foxo make you apologize? And you just like, I'm sorry to say, the Floridians, they don't know how to be humble. I don't know. Y'all don't know how to be humble. You said what your exact words, what if they would have made me apologize, I wouldn't be there no more. Okay. And then what happened was Tasha K ended up letting us know that you had apologized. And when you see, they say, when you tell one lie, you got to tell a million. When you addressed it, you said, Tasha, that conversation was supposed to be between me and you. But why you around here making it seem like you was that bitch, that Foxo wasn't gonna make you apologize then? Yana from Clark, that bitch. You that's what you said. I'm that bitch. They weren't gonna make me apologize. I would have left. That's what you said. But then when Tasha K called you out, all of a sudden there was supposed to be a conversation between you and her. But what about the conversation with us? You lied. But nobody believed that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that Claudia was getting paid more than you. I mean, you was the draw. Let's finish listening.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's one thing in the 13-year career that I have, that y'all can never say that I've done. I have never, and this is not even about Tasha K. This is about content creators, period. I have never sat on this camera and just straight up pulled stuff out of my butt and said it because I want to be viewed as the person that got all the inside information. There is enough of the real drama out there present. If you know where to look, there's enough of it present that you do not have to sit up and conjure up stuff. You don't have to speculate. And believe it or not, those of y'all who know me or within arm's reach of me, I am nice enough that all you got to do is text or call me where you want me to fill in the gaps for you, and I will fill in the gaps for you. I'll even say Funky Dineva's. I'll even give you permission to say Funky Dineva told me I can say this. But outside of that, y'all, I ain't got nothing left. That's some people stuff. I will give you this, since y'all want a little piece, since y'all want a little something.
We don't want nothing little.
Let me give y'all a little something.
We don't want nothing little.
It's beyond visible that the show imploded. And it imploded from people seemingly not getting along. Those issues were present when I was still there. And that was another reason why it was very easy for me to walk away. All right.
So Claudia was still being messied in. I'm trying to understand, y'all. If Claudia was the EP of the show, And she the one who got her good gays. That's what it seemed like to me, that she went and got her good girlfriends together and she wanted to make a show. You get what I'm saying? How was Al? I'm trying to understand, if this was her show, this was her baby. How was Al trying to take her away from her baby? How come Al was trying to take her baby away? How could Al be going? How come he was trying to take her away from her baby? How could he try to get her fired if this was her show? Claudia likes funky. No, she don't. Claudia friends per TK have Zaddy for income. They don't work. Oh, Claudia friends per Tasha K got they whores. Claudia, Al, Gary, and Funky met at Cynthia's wedding. They never knew each other before. Claudia, Al, Gary, and Funky met at Cynthia's wedding. Oh yeah, because I don't remember. It was that the first time they met. I remember when Claudia, Funky, and Al met, and Al was walking down the street smoking a cigarette like he had 3 kids. He was walking, he had on some flip-flops, and he was walking like he had 3 kids. And I remember Funky Dineva, and CC Claudia messy because that was supposed to be them. But I remember, if I remember correctly, Funky had told Al, you can't tell me what to do unless you tell me what to do. And he like dropped it real low. He dropped it was like real sexual. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember. I was like, oh, you can't even go and have fun with nobody. Claudia had recorded it, and he told Al, you can't tell me what to do unless you can tell me what to do. And he dropped it real low. I say, wow. And Claudia, because I know people, because Al was smoking with cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that smoke with cigarettes don't want people to know that they smoke with cigarettes. You get what I'm saying? To me, that's just like smoking a blunt. Everybody don't need to know what you do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Al was walking down the street smoking a cigarette or a cig of weed. I mean, he could have been on anything with Funky. I mean, let me be quiet. What else did I see? But shout out to Funky. You know, he addressed it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really say too much of anything. He said it was the same mess. Wet. Cigarette. You know, I don't know what it was in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was. But shout out to them. You know, I don't really know if the show gonna come back or not. Everybody lying. Everybody got a different story. What's going on? To me, if you asking me my personal opinion, I don't think it's coming back. Or if it come back, it might not be TGIF. It may be something else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But they are, to me, I think that they look like fools. What I'm telling y'all is that these people don't even have to go to work and see. They don't even got to get dressed and go to work to see each other. All they got to do is turn on the computer for an hour a day and take home $250,000. At least that's what Spunky was taking home, right? All you got to do is work for 1 hour of a day. Go in. You ain't even got to put on no clothes. You could be butt naked from the waist down. All you got to do is have on a shirt and sit in front of the camera and talk. And could you imagine it's this messy and they ain't even met each other? Could you imagine if they was meeting each other in person? It'll be a fight. It'll be a fist fight in person. Y'all this messy, but they say that Claudia was over there doing snake shit. Claudia was over there taking the pictures of Funky Dineva Coke Den and sending it to her homegirls and stuff like that. That's nasty. That's a nasty girl. What else did I see? Hold on. Where we at? Okay. Oh, reminisce. Remy's son. Oh, Remy. I feel so bad. Okay. It says Remy's son arrested for murder in New York City. Remy Ma. Breaking, rapper Remy Ma's 23-year-old son, Jason Scott, has been arrested along with another man in 2021 fatal shooting of a man in Queens, the NYPD said Wednesday. Okay. Lisa Evers, breaking news. Law enforcement and multiple police sources confirmed to Fox 5 New York News that Jalen Scott of the Bronx, son of hip-hop star Remy Ma, and 22-year-old Richard Swigert have been arrested and charged with first-degree murder, weapons possession, and reckless endangerment in the 2021 murder of 47-year-old Darius Gilbo. Okay? Jason Scott has been charged with first-degree murder. Richard Swigert was also arrested. Okay, this is crazy. This is crazy. Now, wait a minute. I saw something else. Let's see. With more information on it. Oh, I hope y'all don't get to try to canceling me. But oh, Remy. Oh, Remy. Okay. Lord have mercy. Okay. It says investigators believe it was a murder for hire plot. Murder for hire? I forgot I'm on YouTube. Wait a minute. Unaliving. Unaliving plot? Your mother is Remy Ma. And you out here trying to be an assassin? You trying to be an assassin and your mother is Remy Ma? And somebody paid y'all to unalive a 47-year-old man? And it seemed like the unaliving happened in 2021. That was 2 years ago. Y'all thought y'all got away with that? Oh, Reminisce is an assassin herself. But Monique King, that woman has stole some money from her. That woman stole some money from her. My great auntie told me that she saw a man get killed over 50 cents before in a dice game. And they said it's bigger than at a dice game, a man cheated him out of 50 cents, and she said that she saw a man get killed right on the corner. Yes, she did. Don't you cheat and that's what they say when you gamble and stuff, never cheat a man. You don't cheat a man. You know what I'm saying? And the word sounds so simple. But my great aunt is like 67, probably 70 years old though. That was back in the day. Okay. And then we got Remy is speaking. Oh God, Remy. I don't blame you though, because I'll hold my child down too, girl, but I'll be so embarrassed. It say Remy Ma stands by her innocent son, Jason, amid his arrest for murder. We kindly ask for privacy as our legal team works to prove his innocence. Okay, we stand by Jason's innocence and pray that the NYPD will conduct a complete and thorough investigation to reveal the truth. This is undoubtedly a difficult time for my family and me. While we sincerely appreciate the love and support we have received from all of you, we kindly ask for privacy as our legal team works to prove Jason's innocence. As his mother, I want to address his situation personally, but have been strongly advised by his legal counsel not to say anything, as most people in similar situations are informed by their attorneys due to it being an active case. Oh, Remy. Oh, Remy. My grandfather got Swiss cheese for 21 blackjack. My mom for big card games in the house. I'm telling you. What's good, girlfriends unfiltered? Kimmy Faye. Mother say, it's the point. Don't mess with my money or my family. It ends badly in the streets. I'm telling you. Y'all ain't for privacy, and it's all over the air. It's everywhere. Privacy. But see, Remy don't never want to talk about nothing, because remember Remy was over there messing with another nigga, her and a nigga all dressed up, and she over here supposed to be married. But she around here running around the battle rap circuit with a whole nother man, dressed alike and everything, but she don't want to address what's going on. After Papoose done held you down. But I guess she say payback. You know what I'm saying? Women hold men down in jail all the time. You know what I'm saying? But, shout out to Remy. Shout out. I mean, we don't know what happened. We don't know what happened with Remy's son. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, just because she say, I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see the case work out. Okay? Now, I don't know if I believe this. Where is it? Oh, shit. I deleted it. Hold on. Because y'all have been telling me this, but I just don't believe it. Because he's been too safe. Okay? And I mean, he's the GOAT. And so I don't understand how, I don't know if I believe this. Okay? And look at the name. It don't sound credible. Okay? It say, according to In Touch Weekly, Evelyn Lozada's daughter, Shaniece, Shaniece is the builder whore. Shaniece is expecting her first child with rapper The Game. Okay? So according to In Touch Weekly, they received an exclusive report that Shaniece is expecting her first child with none other than rapper The Game. If you can recall, the two were spotted leaving a Nobu restaurant a few months back, sparking dating rumors. Shaniece first announced that she was expecting 3 days ago on Father's Day, and it also happened to be her birthday. With the picture of her belly captioned, "Another trip around the sun and in my purest birthday suit yet. Oh, and happy Father's Day, baby daddy." Okay. And here's the thing. "Another trip around the sun in my purest birthday suit yet. Oh, and happy Father's Day, baby daddy." Slim Thug, what you doing like in this picture? What you doing like in this picture, Slim Thug? Slim Thugger. But my whole thing is, Shaniece, this is the thing. Shaniece, how you out here pregnant saying happy birthday, baby daddy, to a man that got you, that's over here higher than you? You over here being hid. This man ain't showing up nowhere with you. He ain't holding your hand. Ain't no maternity pictures for the baby. None of that. None of that. Wow. And then I would have thought that if you was a builder whore, that you probably would have went with somebody with more money. I mean, I know that he the greatest rapper. He the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, honestly, unequivocally, he's at least in everybody's top 5. That's how you know you're a real GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else might have somebody else for number 1 and number 2, but they just can't take away what he has put into the game. You get what I'm saying? But this is right. Hadn't even acknowledged the baby. Hadn't even acknowledged the baby. No Nick Cannon treatment. Right. He's in severe debt. I would be mad I'm just saying, if I had to take my, I thought that Evelyn raised you right. I would be mad if I had to if I was a woman and I had to take my paternity pictures by myself. Fuck that. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you had a cash register like your mama. But shout out to Shaniece, you know. I don't know if I believe this though. Because the game love his kids. Remember when Hated to Love It? Remember the game freshman year when he had first got into the game and he was everywhere? Remember he had performed at the BET Awards and he had his son. No, that was the Grammys. Remember he performed at the Grammys and he had his son on stage with him? He was holding his son and he was performing Hated to Love It. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, boy. He ain't gonna marry her. I know he ain't. Right. He love the kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm surprised. Yep. He love his kids, especially his daughter Callie. Oh my God, Autumn LA, the shade. Yep, I love the game. The baby might get his eyes. What's wrong with the eyes? Okay. Now, but shout out to Shaniece. Okay. Now this right here just took my heart. We got to really have the conversation as a community. Okay. It says, so sad. 15-year-old girl shot and killed by her 21-year-old boyfriend the night before her 8th grade graduation. Baby, the shade. The shade. They did not have to, baby. All y'all have to say was 15-year-old girl shot and killed by 21-year-old boyfriend. Okay? They did not have to put 8th grade graduation. 15 years old in the 8th grade? Baby, it's 15 in the 8th grade, baby. We got some questions. I'm sorry. If you're sensitive, leave, baby, but we got to talk. They did not have to put 8th grade graduation. 15 in the 8th grade? Okay. Neighbors, this is terrible. The 21-year-old man was charged with murder after shooting his 15-year-old girlfriend just hours before her 8th grade graduation. I'm trying to understand, what do we mean 15-year-old girlfriend and he's 21? 15-year-old girlfriend and he's 21. That's too much. That's too far of an age gap. That's 6 years. This is a grown man. This is a fully grown man. 15? 21? Okay. Let me mute the video and play the video so y'all can see her people and see what's going on over here, because we done saw the grandmother. We done seen the mother. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. It said, according to Newsbreak, in the early morning of June 14th, just after midnight, police had been called to Lawrence Street for a fight between a man and a woman. Police at the caller said a woman screamed, "Get off me, get away from me, I don't want to be with you anymore." Then the caller heard gunshots. Police responded to the call but couldn't locate the couple. Let's listen to what we had to say. Wait a minute, we're going to start all over because I want y'all to see the news clip and what's going on. Because this shit don't make sense. This shit don't make sense. Because, here we go. Wait a minute. Let me see.
Year-old victim was killed on the day of her middle school graduation. In court today, we learned the alleged gunman threatened her life 2 days before her death.
Howard.
Emotions are high in court as Trevor Beatty faces a judge accused of murder. The 21-year-old allegedly shot and killed a 15-year-old girl.
It's not fair to her. She had a lot of plans in life and beautiful girl. Beautiful.
Aliana Dickey was shot multiple times in her Lowell home shortly after midnight Friday. Her body discovered after she did not show up for her middle school graduation that day.
What the fuck do you mean she didn't show up for her middle school graduation that day? Her body was found in her home. Okay. And after she didn't show up for her middle school, what do you mean she didn't show up? Where are the parents? Where are the guardians? What do you mean she didn't show up? I would think on graduation day that y'all taking her to the graduation. What you mean she didn't show up? We'll meet you at the graduation. What?
I'm gonna surprise my son with a picture in the graduation, but that didn't happen. It was taken from her.
Prosecutors say surveillance shows Beatty going into the victim's home, and 8 shots can be heard on the video. A 911 caller reported hearing an argument on the street.
According to the caller, she heard a female screaming, "Get off me, get away from me, I don't want to be with you anymore."
Prosecutors say Beatty was in an abusive relationship with the girl, including
How is everybody knowing that this girl was in a relationship with a 21-year-old man and she only 15? How's the princess say, I think she had her own apartment? Girl. This is too much freedom. This is too much freedom for a 15-year-old. How the fuck she got an apartment at 15 years old and she only in the 8th grade? It's giving each one teach one.
threats a relative told police he made just 2 days before her death.
He made statements such as, "I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill your grandma," and that he was going to shoot up her house, and that he threatened to kidnap her and shoot her.
The girl's family is praying for justice.
That man, he's no good. He's a coward, and I hope he gets everything he deserves. And we're mourning and we're hurting.
Beatty is being held without.
That girl shouldn't have been. I'm sorry this girl lost her life, but that girl shouldn't have been talking to no 21-year-old man at all, under no circumstances. 18 and 21, maybe. I always look at it like if the person is over 18, they at least need to be in high school together. So 18, 19, 20, 21, and that's the cutoff. You get what I'm saying? This is a grown man. She's only 15 years old. Okay? According to police, Trevor Beatty allegedly shot Alana Dickey in her Lawrence Street home in Lowell. Beatty had a history of abusing Dickey. A history of abusing a 15-year-old? And surveillance footage showed that he left Dickey's house. That he left Dickey's house shortly after midnight on June 14th. Dickey was scheduled to attend her 8th grade graduation the same morning. When she didn't show up at the graduation, her family went to look for her at her home. They found Dickey on the floor of a first-floor bedroom with gunshot wounds. Authorities reportedly claimed to have found evidence that Beatty allegedly used an Uber to go to and from Lawrence Street both before and after the murder. The 21-year-old faces multiple charges, including murder and armed home invasion. This is crazy. This is crazy. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I don't care. I don't believe in being no child friend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent, you need to be able to trust me. That, you know what I'm saying? I want my child to be able to trust me, but there is no way my child could have convinced me that she was going to be in a relationship with no 21-year-old man. And she damn sure wasn't going to convince me that she was going to be in a relationship with a man that was already beating on her. No, sir. No, sir. They knew about the relationship and looked the other way. She was just graduating junior high school. Yeah, middle school. My son, 15, just finished 10th grade and on the way to the 11th grade. Shout out to you next day, Al. When I was in 5th grade, I was in the 10th going to the 11th too. Okay. What else did I see? Rest in peace. What else did I see? Hold on. Let me see. Oh, no neck. Mike Tyson. Y'all remember Mike Tyson, right? From the dating show. His baby mama is so interesting. It's so funny how stuff happened because, he was out there real aggressive. He had a problem with everybody he saw. He had a problem. He had an issue with everybody he saw. Everybody was queen and what a picture at? Everybody was queen and all right, queen. Thank you, queen. It was so disrespectful. It was so disrespectful. Okay? But his ex-girlfriend came out to speak. Okay? His ex-girlfriend came out talking about him. Okay? Now let's listen to what she got to say. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? No wonder he had an attitude with everybody. You know what I'm saying? What he was looking for wasn't in there. What he was looking for wasn't in there. That's why he had an issue with everybody that was in there. But let's listen to what she got to say.
All right, now that we opened the can of worms, let's go ahead and talk about part 1 of Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So his name is Aaron.
It's giving fake Risa Tisa. It's giving fake Risa Tisa. Fake Risa Tisa. Watch Who the Fuck You Date. Pay that girl. Pay Risa. Let's go.
All right, welcome back. All right, now that we opened the can of worms, let's go ahead and talk about part 1 of Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So his name is Aaron. Aaron is my ex. We dated for a few months and it didn't last very long. And let me tell you why. He is like insane. It's like he has that little person talking to him in the corner of his shoulder at all times. Like he's making up constant stories in his head about like that I'm cheating on him, that he's got to watch his back, that I have guys in my apartment at all times, and that I'm cheating while I'm at work, when I work in a clinic full of women, by the way. So let's take it
full of women, baby, not full of women, but okay.
Back to the beginning. So again, we met. I lived in Arizona. He lived in New Mexico. And he said, oh, I have a friend that lives in Arizona. I was actually just there. I was like, oh, dang. Well, whenever you're down here again, let's grab dinner or whatever. He's like, all right. He ended up coming, and his plan was to end up moving to Arizona anyway with his friend, right? He ended up at my house so much anyway that I was just kind of like, I mean, you kind of already live here. His clothes was there, everything. So I was like, fuck it, just, that was my mistake. So
it was. That was your mistake. So he was living in New Mexico. You was living in Arizona. And he said that he was going to move to Arizona and stay with his friend, but he ended up moving in with you. Was he at least paying the rent? Was he at least paying the rent, or did he just have a BBC? Okay, let's go.
Oh, my mom ends up making dinners for us all the time. We're Mexican. We make.
So your mama knew that you let the man come in. He was homeless. Basically, if he left Arizona to come to New Mexico, he was homeless and he was living with you. Okay.
Huge dinners. And the first time he went, he met the family and everything was cool. But when we left, my mom called me and she said, are you okay? And I said, what do you mean, am I okay? She said, well, I see something in his eye, like he wants to hurt you or like he wants to control you. I don't know how to tell you because I don't want you to think that I'm crazy, but I'm just telling you to be careful. And really think about if this is the guy that you really want to be with. And I was like, well, I mean, it kind of is already in motion.
But see, I told y'all yesterday, as soon as he walked out, I saw something in his eyes. You get what I'm saying? As soon as he walked out the day, I told you I would have popped the balloon. I saw it in his eyes when he walked out. You get what I'm saying? And I can tell that he was real aggressive. And I could tell, listen, when I have been watching, I think it's 12 episodes to pop the balloon. You know what I'm saying? And y'all put a one in the chat if I'm telling y'all the truth. When them people get to popping them balloons, them people act like they don't hit the balloons because they don't hit the balloons. He the first person that I saw when the balloons was popping, he was looking like he was ready to attack somebody. You get what I'm saying? That's an ass whooper right there. He's an ass whooper. This is an ass whooper. Look like he wanted to attack somebody that was popping the balloons. Them balloons he popping, them people don't be looking. Or they'll be messy ass for trying to start shit. But yeah, baby, he listen. Okay, let's finish. Come on, Consuelo.
You know, it's already happening. So then my mom invites us over for dinner.
Wait a minute, Esmeralda, your mama was telling you without telling you. Your mama was telling you, Guadalupe, without telling you that she didn't think that this was the match for you. And she was hoping that you take heed. She was hoping that you understood what she was trying to put down, that this is not the one for you. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? She was trying to tell you, but she didn't want to be, because, she want to still have a good relationship with you. So she was like hitting it out there, but she ain't really want to tell you. You get what I'm saying? But go ahead. Go ahead.
It was the next day and we played Loteria. And I guess he was just like, no, I don't want to go. Like he started little by little, kind of not wanting to be around my family. And I don't know if he noticed that my family didn't really approve of him or whatever. I'm not too sure. But anyways, that was a red flag number one. It's kind of like he was already trying to distance.
So let's get this straight. So Conception said that her mama, that this man was living in New Mexico, moved to Arizona. So he coming in, moving with you. And then he trying to keep you away from your family in a place, and he homeless. He homeless. But he's trying to keep you away from your family. Baby, it doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Shout out to Mims.
Me from my own family. The only protection that I have had is from my family, and he was trying to move me away. So when I first started talking to him, I was talking to other people, as in I had a lot of guy friends, and I don't hang out with too many girls because sometimes it can get overwhelming and a lot of drama can start.
Girl.
So they would still text my phone, and of course I talked to somebody else before I met him too. It kind of just ended up going in the direction with Aaron. And so they would text my phone, and he would check my phone every few hours. Every time a vibration would go off, every time I'd get a notification, he's looking at me like he wants to literally do something to me. I don't know what was going on. It's just that look in his eyes, and
Isabella, that is a problem. That is a problem. What do you mean your phone is going off, and every time your phone going off, he's saying something, or he checking your phone? I couldn't imagine. My phone be on Do Not Disturb all day though. But come on. Come on. You are ignoring the signs. You are ignoring the signs.
You guys know, because you have seen that look in the pop the balloon game.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I saw it. I saw it.
Viral. So he starts checking my phone every few hours. He starts to track my location. I gave him my location on my phone because I was like, I have nothing to hide, right? And I'm always either at work with him at home or with my family. So go ahead and go to part 2. All right, welcome back to part 2 of Watch Who You Date. We're talking about Aaron, the guy that went viral on Pop the Balloon Game. So, anyways, he starts to distance me from my family. He starts to track me. I give him my location because I had nothing to hide.
Now, you didn't tell us that he was tracking you, Rosa. You didn't tell us that he was tracking you now. And this is crazy. But my whole thing is you can't even get rid of the nigga because he homeless. He ain't got nowhere to go. Okay.
Every time I would walk by the window, my location would show that I was outside. So he'd call me like, what are you doing outside? Who are you messing with at work? Why aren't you working? Like that controlling, right? Then he starts doing pop-ups at my job. And it got so bad because he would show up in his work truck while he's supposed to be at work at my job that my supervisor had to keep watching me. We had to basically everybody had to walk me to my car after work to make sure that I made it. And the girls would text me, hey, did you make it? Again, it's a clinic full of girls. So that was a red flag number 2. And then one time, part 3, this is the last part. What is it? I took it to 2 different mechanics that were like,
don't be so wait a minute.
All right, welcome. I thought I was going to catch you doing something. And like, don't break up with me. Don't do this. Like, because he is capable of doing circles already turned. And he calls me and he's like, how did I know you were outside? So that in my head was like, circles are already turning. I go to my car to see if he put a tracker because he is capable of doing some shit like that. And I couldn't find anything. And then he pops up at my job like, don't break up with me. Don't do this. Like, I'll change. I thought I was going to catch you doing something. And I was like, how did you know I was outside, right? He said, I put my...
But see, this is the problem because when people are doing stuff like that, like what you don't want to do is you don't want to be no nigga everything. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to be a nigga everything. And it seems like that you just don't want to be a nigga everything when they get to doing stuff and being saying, you know, I know I'm tripping or whatever, but don't break up with me. What? You don't everybody be like, I want to be, you know, no, you don't want to be no nigga everything. This is crazy. This is crazy. The fuck?
Extra phone tracking you in your car, and I left it on record because I was expecting to record you doing something, as in cheating on me or like messing around in your car. And I was like, I was done. After that, I was completely done. I said, get your stuff, get out of my house, and come bring me my key. And he was like, no, I'm gonna change, whatever. I went.
No. Right, Dina, that's abusive language. That's abusive language. Circles. What the hell? Right. They used to be. Yeah, it used to. Yeah, you know, Douglas, you know, I had, you know, you got to grow up. It'll be cute, but you know what I'm saying? When you're young, but when you get old, you be like, oh, no. Oh, no.
At home, he was still there. He was like, let's try to work it out. I was like, you know, he already lives with me. He moved here, like, whatever. And then
this bitch soft as tissue. It's wet tissue. When you tell a motherfucker to leave, they supposed to go. What you mean he already lived with you? But my whole thing is, and that's what I'm saying. He already lived with you. He started off living with you. He moved from New Mexico to Arizona and was living with you. He moved away. You told him next time he come to Arizona, let's have lunch, and he never went anywhere else. He stayed there. So
and I was going to do it so bad. And then he went to go get coffee for me or something from Starbucks. And he was like, something's wrong with your car. And I was like, what do you mean something's wrong with my car? He's like, yeah, it started to act weird. And I was like, okay, hold on right there.
Did he have a car? Why was he using your car is the question. Did he have a car? See, this is the stuff, and this is what I be trying to tell y'all when we be having these stories or whatever. We have to start taking accountability. You got to start taking accountability. over the stuff that you did.
My car, I have a 2019 Dodge Challenger. It's been perfectly fine. I kept up with the oil. I don't understand. All of a sudden, you're driving it and something's wrong with it. Go to part 3. All right.
Don't be so quick. Don't be so quick.
Part 3, and this is the last part that I'm gonna post about Aaron, the buff guy from Pop the Balloon Game and Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So he was like, yeah, your car's acting funny. I was like, no. At that point, I was like, already get out of my house. Like, I don't want you here. You ain't paid one bill. You put $20 a light one time.
Baby, what? He was living with you. He ain't paying no bills. He ain't got no car. He put $20 on some lights one time.
Part 3, and this is the last part that I'm gonna post about Aaron, the buff guy from Pop the Balloon Game and Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So he was like, yeah, your car's acting funny. I was like, no. At that point, I was like, already get out of my house. Like, I don't want you here. You ain't paid one bill. You put $20 a light one time, and maybe you spent like $30 on groceries because I was gonna cook dinner one time. But my mama always told me, do not allow a man to come into your home and pay any bills, because then he's gonna feel like he has the right to either stay there or like, oh, I paid the rent, I live here too. But in all reality, everything that I had gotten was mine, and I didn't allow him any part of that.
Girl, your mama told you what? Your mama told you what? Robert is going to say you didn't listen to her. Now look at you. Girl, please. Girl, your mama is the fool. What shit? Your mama is the fool. Right? Right? Your mama teaching you wrong, baby. Girl, give him the money. So your mama, girl, don't let him allow him to pay the bill. So she told you let the nigga come over there and just come live off you. And you and your mama around here cooking these big old motherfucking quinceañera dinners for him. Girl, please. You and your mama around here cooking for this nigga, and she told you don't get no money from him. Girl, you lying. Your mama ain't told you that. Don't you even lie on your mama like that. Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, get out, whatever. He leaves. He still tried to contact me. I was like, no, get out. I grabbed my car. I went to my mom's house because I didn't want him to try to come back and to try to convince me. And that's what.
You didn't want him to come back to try to convince you? What you mean convince me? You didn't want him to come back to try to convince you? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Brings to like my mind all the time. Like, you guys tell people in abusive relationships all the time, like, you need to leave, thinking that it's easy for these women to leave, and it's not. Like, yeah, they've gotten hurt or whatever, but these women are completely head over heels in love with these men, so it's not easy to leave. So I did what I thought was best. So I went to my mom's house right after him, and he's calling me like, dang,
it wasn't easy for you to leave, girl, because it was your house. It wasn't easy for you to leave that because it was your house. He was in there living off you. That's why it wasn't easy for you to leave. Now, you say abusive. Was he over there hitting on you? What else was going on? Tell the real story now, girl. If you're going to tell the story, tell the story.
already at somebody else's house. You're already cheating on me. I was like, whatever. And on my way to my mom's, I start to feel that my car is starting to shake. I'm like, dang, like, what is it? I took it to 2 different mechanics that were like, it was the spark plugs, the ignition coils. I fixed that. And then I went to another mechanic because it started to shake again. And supposedly it was the same thing. They fixed that again. So I went to a 3rd mechanic and he's like, I think they might have put sugar in your gas tank, but I would need to take out the gas tank to make sure. And I was like, no, I don't think he would be capable of doing something like that. Whatever. So I can find.
You don't know him though, mama. You don't know him. What you mean you don't think he would be capable of that? You don't even know him. You don't even know him. What do you mean you don't think that he'll be capable of that? Did you think that he would be capable of coming up to your job? Oh,
What was wrong with it? At this point, I had moved out already because I was so scared. My mom had let me borrow money because I needed to move out before my lease was up, so he didn't know where I lived. I moved apartments. So at this point, I went and got a new car. I went to the dealership and I got a new car. I changed my car. And when I asked him, hey, did you ever find out what was wrong with my Challenger? He said, yes, there was sugar in the gas tank. So this man that claims to be very godly and studies the Bible and, practices this religion, put sugar in my gas tank, tracked my car, put a phone to record me in my car. And I would do things like say everything he needed to hear, like, yeah, I cheated on you. Like, because I was so scared of him being crazy. Like, this guy has a record. You guys don't know that. You guys really need to be careful who you make famous on this app. I don't want to say anything else because I feel like I already opened up a big can of worms. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer them, but I don't want to make this any more parts.
Girl. I could look at him and see domestic violence though. Honestly and truthfully, I do look at him and get domestic violence. I honestly do. I really do. You can tell by the way that he was acting in there that he don't put his hands on a woman and stuff before. But girl. But I mean, but I'm not trying to be funny though. I think that what was the thing that Nene had called raising our daughters, saving our daughters? We really need to start raising these girls. We really need to start raising these girls because honestly, we could look and see her, whatever. She was trying to do anything for a man. She wanted to do anything for a man. Anything for a man. She don't let a nigga move from New Mexico, come over there to Arizona and come live with her. And talking about her mama told him not to let no man pay no bills because he gonna feel like he couldn't leave. I would say, well, shit, the nigga he ain't leaving there. He ain't paying the motherfucking thing. I'm like, girl. But no. I also seen a video of him online. He had went to church. He claimed that he had went to church, child, and they done kicked him out the church because of how he behaved on that show. And he looked like he was crying that he got kicked out the church. Being submissive will get you fucked up. Yes, it will. Or a piece of a man. Right. Twisted hearts. If she was scared, she wouldn't be sharing. Ooh, shits and giggles. Well, the mama ain't have any sense either. Right. That's not what Guadalupe said. I don't believe that her mama told her that either. He looked crazy. Look at the hairline. Look at everything about. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. Ooh, Alexa said he looks like Mike Tyson mixed with Bolo. You hit that on the head. I don't see no Bolo though. Maybe a little bit. Maybe 10%. Lying on her live mama. Right. Benzino 2.0. He need an exorcism. I couldn't imagine a motherfucker coming. Girl, staying with you. Girl, please. What else did I see? This stuff from here with Iman and Teyana Taylor is getting real nasty, y'all. I wouldn't expect this from Iman. Okay? Exclusive. I wouldn't expect this from Iman. I would remember when, y'all know I miss Wendy Williams so much. I remember when Wendy had reported on Teyana and Iman having a first baby and Wendy Williams just bust out crying. Remember that? Put a one in the chat if you remember. She just bust out crying. Because they had the baby at home right by themselves, and Wendy just bust out crying. It was like, this is so sweet. I was like, oh wow. Okay. It says exclusive. Iman Shumpert allegedly wants everything he gifted Teyana Taylor during their relationship return. I'm ungifting that condo. Something happened. This gives me bitter. Something done happened, y'all. Something done happened. It was something going on in their marriage. New details surrounding Iman and Teyana Taylor divorce drama has surfaced. Okay? The Jasmine brand exclusive reports that during their latest court hearing, the ex-couple continued to fight on how to split assets and the custody agreement for their children. In addition, insiders claim Iman wants the items he gifted Teyana during their relationship returned now that they're no longer together. I could hear my grandma speaking to me now. Could she get her pussy back? You want everything that you gifted me back. What you mean you want everything? Your Honor, I gave him stuff that I can't get back. What do you mean? He reportedly expressed, give me my jewelry. I'm gifting that condo. Regarding custody, the former professional athlete wants a week-on-week off agreement. However, that may be challenging as their children are minors and Iman work's life take place outside of Georgia, the state where the kids permanently reside. Several witnesses testified that Teyana has constantly offered her ex additional time with their daughters, but he refused due to his work schedule. He allegedly said a 3-day heads up is not enough notice to offer him extra parenting time. Insiders also revealed that Teyana's mother, Nikki Taylor, testified that she's a phenomenal mom who has always been actively involved with her daughters. Teyana allegedly helps the girls with their homework, make sure their hair is done, and all their clothes are immaculate. She also purportedly teaches the girls how to be well-mannered and well-behaved. Friends, prior nannies, and the current nanny all agreed with everything Nikki Taylor said. I believe that Teyana is a good mother. What I think is going on with Iman is when you get to living a life, Iman probably didn't plan on the day, but he wasn't going to be in the NBA. You get what I'm saying? He probably didn't plan on where he probably unhappy at where he's seated at in life, because they say that drop off when you in the NBA and you know what I'm saying, you done made all this money, you a star, you going from city to city, you just living life, you know what I'm saying, living your dream, and that's over with. It's time for the next phase of life. He probably not happy in the next phase of life. And he probably don't even, you know what I'm saying? He don't really care about them kids like that. What do you mean 3 days is not enough time to get extra days with your kids? You just got to make shit work. You just got to make shit work. Them your kids. Facts, right, Miss Reese? Not too much on her best friend. Oh, please. He's a jealous ass bastard. Ask Lamar. Iman don't have a job. What the fuck he mean 3 days isn't enough? Right. But my whole, even more than that, these are your kids. That's be killing me about when people be like, I mean, you just have to make shit work. You get what I'm saying? You just have to make shit work. It's not going to always be a convenient time for you when you have your children. It's not going to always be convenient. Sometimes you're going to probably have to leave work early to go get them. Something, you know what I'm saying? The 3-year-old probably wet themselves at school. You got to leave work, bring an extra pair of clothes in up there. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be all types of stuff. Somebody probably be sick. You probably have to take the 8-year-old probably be sick at school. You know what I'm saying? You got to take off the rest of the day to go get her and have her nurse her back to help. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to be perfect. It's just not going to be perfect. Yeah, it's not about you anymore. It's about the children. Be a full-time invested father. He's bitter about the divorce. But I wonder who filed first. It gives him he probably filed. Or she probably filed and he mad. This is crazy. I would have never expected that from him. I would have never expected that from him. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, what else did I see? I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. Wait a minute. Boo-boo-ba-doo. Boot up. Oh, Remy. Lord have mercy. Oh, Remy. What y'all talking about? Keon say, what happened with Kenya. Right. So Really B went live this morning. Shout out to Really B TV. Really B TV went live this morning. And baby, she said that she got some messages from behind the scene. And she learned that the reason why Kenya was so mad at Brittany. You remember I told y'all, I was like, she seemed like that she was so threatened by that girl. You get what I'm saying? She seemed like she was so threatened. What we learned was, well, first of all, they said that the reason why Mark is holding up the divorce and they ain't got divorced yet and Mark is so bitter is because Kenya had paid him to have Brooklyn. Do y'all believe that? That Kenya had paid him to marry Brooklyn. So, I mean, Kenya had paid him to have Brooklyn. And it's just two things that's just been in my head that be. I remember when they had came to Houston, and they had came to Houston for Harvey or one of the floods that had happened, and Kenya was like, "Y'all gonna make that man leave me? Y'all gonna make him leave me? He gonna want to divorce me?" I believe, and then when Kenya was reading Edie and she said, "Yes, my daughter looks like her dad. Thank God she does." I really think that Kenya probably, and I love Kenya, I'm Team Toy, but I do believe that she probably, you know what I'm saying? It's not like Kenya they had to do some, it's not like that she was having sex with him and she just automatically got pregnant. You get what I'm saying? They had to really do some stuff for her to get pregnant. And I believe that Kenya is probably color struck. I do believe so. I do believe so. But they also said that Brittany had been sleeping with Mark before she got on the show. That Brittany and Mark had something going on before. And that's why Kenya was over there so mad like that. Do y'all believe that? Because let me show y'all Brittany. Brittany's actually, what can you more say about the cookie lady? Brittany's a real bad bitch. Brittany is a real bad bitch. Brittany bad, baby. Baby, that's a 10 right there. That's a 10 right there. Faith say, yeah, sad to say, but I do believe Kenya played it. Mm-hmm. Larger say she not believing the word. You don't believe it, Larger? What's good, Larger Curve? The tracks. Yeah, she's beautiful. Yes. Jealousy. She kind of looks like a younger Kenya. Automatic, like, girl, stop. Kenya wish. Now, come on now. Kenya wish. This girl is it. The I and the T. It's the Michael Jackson nose for me. This is a 10, right? Oh my God, I think I'm straight. This girl look good, y'all. Come on now. Doctor's office. Kenya wants to be the prettiest in the room. Ooh, honey, boom. I do. She should have been on Love and Hip Hop, right? Kenya used to be, though. Kenya used to be, what, a 10? Were they dating or was he paying? He probably was paying. Because I'm trying to understand how Kenya say she's a single mother and Mark don't do this and Mark don't do that. And you know what I'm saying? When she come in town, Mark don't want to see the baby or none of that. Wow. She's an insta thought with the images and receipts. Wow. Kenya was jealous, now it's making more sense. And we thought that Kenya was going to be bringing up Portia, man, and what her man was doing. How she got her man. Oh. What her booty looking like? I hope it's not a diaper. You know, anything, and mostly everything in Atlanta got a diaper on. Was she smashing more currently? They didn't say that she was smashing them currently. I'm waiting for Bravo to say something. It's too much speculating. I don't think that we're going to have a season, y'all. They might as well just cancel the season. Did you hear the audio? Kenya was jealous and that was personal. I heard the audio. My whole thing was Kenya was saying that girl was a thought on magazine covers and she was on the cover of Ebony. I ain't never seen Kenya on the cover of Ebony or Essence. Never. I even Googled it and it didn't come up. It makes total sense now. I believe it all. So if she paid Mark to have Brooklyn, now we believe she paid Walter, maybe Matt. I don't believe that she paid Walter or Matt. Do I believe that she paid Walter? I think that she probably told Walter to film that show with her. But I don't think that she paid him. I think that she probably really paid him. I think that they were probably dating and she probably paid him to be on the show. But I don't think that. The thing with Kenya to me is I don't think that Kenya is a very beautiful woman. I don't think that she needs to pay a man. But she did probably do something for that man to have a baby. Kenya was on the cover of King. Kenya was on the cover of King. Kenya was on XSL and King magazines. Yes, she was. Walter got a check. Kenya was on the cover of Bosch Booty Mag. Oh, wow. She paid Walter, didn't she? Admit to paying Walter like they weren't together while they was filming. But all of the women pay their spouse to get on the show with them. That will make them more interesting. They get 10%. And that's why Matt and Peter had that fight that time. Because Kenya didn't want to give Matt that 10%. Remember when Peter had that knife over there on Matt in that studio? She paid Mark taxes. Beauty won't keep a man. She begged Walter to stay. Kenya was acting. Kenya was acting and Nene was acting on that trip, baby. Kenya and Nene was acting on that trip. Those was the good old days of the show. Peter and Apollo had to have been paid by their women. Yeah, Peter and Apollo, they both, all of them husbands got 10%, you know. But my hope, Charles didn't have to get 10% because he had access to the money anyway. But the rest of them got 10% for being on the show. But you know, Charles was one of the workers. I'm telling y'all, I have been there since day one. I don't watch Atlanta all the way through. If you go back and look, I'm telling y'all, Claude was one of the workers. If you go back and look through Real Housewives of Atlanta season 3, when Candy was getting ready to do Candy had went to go meet with that lady about them vibrators, and they had went to a restaurant, and the lady had pulled out a vibrator and put it on the table, and it was buzzing on the table, and they had started showing people in the restaurant, and Claude was sitting in the restaurant. Yes, Tar was sitting in the restaurant. Tar was one of the workers. And that's why Mama Joyce had said, see, Mama Joyce be on Tar's neck, and I love it, baby. That's why she told Phaedra, she said, how come you didn't put her down with another lawyer? All these lawyers and stuff, you know, and you went and went and hooked up with one of the workers. Yes, yeah, he was an extra. Yes. He was a temporary background actor. Yes, he was. Noga Boy, Kenya paid for Mark because he didn't want to be on the show. She paid his taxes twice. Did she say I thought she said 100 L. How would you feel if you had a daughter that was 100, yeah, and she done went and got her daughter that was a millionaire, and she done went and got this 100 L. But baby, that Mama Joyce say, baby, I raised Candy to when you raise your daughter to be a millionaire, and she over there and get a 100 L, then you tell me something. Yes. That's real shit. That's real shit. Trent, remember remember them pictures? I'll never forget them pictures. The Hall of Shame. The Hall of Shame. 100, yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, it was. It was. Mama Joyce is real old school. Mama Joyce remind me of my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? She say, girl, what does Claude provide? She say, love, support, stability. She say, stability could love and could love pay the lights and water down at the candy factory? Could you go and pay the light bill with love? But Candy just wanted to be with somebody where she could make all the rules. Mama Joyce is a cackle. That's real though. Two big-headed people should be together. That's real. Joyce is right. Good boy, stop trying to Candy Taylor married for years now because she still got money. Come on, Deidre, because she still got money. Y'all need to stop. I don't believe that Kenya is jealous of this girl because she messed with Mark. I do. Always been major. Call Georgia Power and tell them you got love. Right. She said love can't pay the bills at Georgia Power. Yes, she did. She said, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no ocean wide enough to keep me off of your ass, baby. And Mama Joyce sitting up there talking about she don't drink. Girl, every time I see Candy Target, I think they're going to announce their divorce. Those two look like they barely want to be in the same room together. Good boy, Mama Joyce is your girl. She is my girl. She is my girl. But my favorite is Bertha. My favorite is Bertha. She mean as Shirley. But she's not really mean. The other sister is really the mean one. Bertha just got that resting bitch face. She look mean, but she ain't mean. She real sweet. Good boy, you need to talk about Bridgerton like you had the wrong sister. Our diamond of the season, Miss Francesca, might be into the girls. You think so, Steph? I doubt that. You think she into the girls? I don't think that Francesca into the girls. Kenya gives me Bulldagger in her beard. She wants the baby and the man for show. You think so? I heard somebody else say that before, but I don't see that in Kenya. You love Nora? See, Nora was trying to show. Nora was over there showing off over there on the OLG, trying to fight Bertha daughter, and how she was gonna slap on Bertha daughter and stuff. Remy, my son, got arrested, baby. So, I couldn't imagine being in Remy my shoes right now. Could y'all imagine that? Cause y'all about to be paying the people for years. And you know when they try to give him a bond, that bond gonna be out of this world because his mama Remy Ma. And then this is the downside of being high profile, right? Because the downside of being famous is people want to stick it to you. You get what I'm saying? So now they're gonna be trying to go hard on the case because this is Remy Ma's son. And that's crazy because just because we heard what they said, that doesn't mean that he did it. They can have it. They get stuff wrong all the time. Have you seen Messy Sweet Smile? He's not doing well. What happened, Trent King? What happened? Bertha said it's a scheme that Tar set up to bring you back with the bullshit. I met her at the restaurant. Who Shits and Giggles? When I go to Atlanta, I want to go and sit. I want to have dinner with Mama Joyce and Bertha. Remember, I ain't got no money. I thought Bertha was the short, groggy one. Bertha is the mean-looking one. Yes, go back and watch her face when she finally kissed her husband and how she looked at their cousin. See, Steph, that's what I'm saying. When the face when she kissed her husband for me gave me, okay, I'm not in love with him. And when she looked at the cousin, to me, she gave me shock that the cousin didn't know who she was. This nigga ain't told you who I was. It's amazing how people see stuff, though. That's how I took it, but you're not the first. I believe Q said what you said too. Yeah, Q did say that. He was at the bar. I remember. Thank you. Always been major. Yeah, Tar was at the bar. Well, your bulletproof vest. Baby Candy made the show. Fuck what you thought. Look at all the phrases we got from them. No, baby, Candy was only good with her family. Without her family, in my opinion, Mark is looking for more cash before he signs off for Kenya. I met Aunt Nora and Todd at the restaurant. My cousin went to the OLG and she met Todd. She said that he was real nice. You shouldn't have to fight to be the head. It should be natural. Kenya have the pageant girl mentality, and so does Claudia. Yes, he's some Foodie 713. I do believe that too. In the book, the cousin is male, not a female, and she does marry him after her husband dies. Wow, Amy Thomas. Thank you for ruining it for me. I'm just playing. Candy's not looking so good without makeup. Oh my God. But Candy has said that baby Candy looked like I thought so too, but she just was staring at him. I don't know. It's weird, right? Rich, you saw that too? Benedict wanted that man more than he wanted that woman, baby. That man was getting all the extra kisses. I think she and the cousin about to get in next season, and that's what it gave. I met Candy at Blaze Restaurant. Karma and Akbar was there too. Really? So Akbar really her cousin? If you love Giselle, you should love Kenya. I love Giselle and I love Kenya. But Kenya can be... If Kenya put a picture out there of something like that, I understand you being mad, but sometimes we could take it too far. Mama Joyce is very nice in person. I met her at a GSU game. I'm sure she is. That's my girl. Well, y'all, I gotta go. But thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I appreciate the love and support. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.